I love when my subscribers tell me about awesome mysteries like this. Although I have heard about this one before, but I would like to thank Nas for bringing this one back to my attention. In 1885, coal miners in a small city of Missouri were mining a shaft deep within the earth, when all of a sudden, they broke into a huge underground cavern. And the very shocked and curious miners decided to go take a look, even though that they knew that it could be very dangerous. And what they found inside should have changed our history forever. That is, of course, if the reports are true, and there are multiple sources. Now, what they found inside was basically a huge, wonderful buried city. It was said to have incredible masonry, tons of artifacts, stone benches all over the place, metal statues, a stone fountain that flowed with pure clean water that even had a hint of lime in it. And lying beside this marvelous fountain were portions of a giant human skeleton that was 3 times the size of a regular human. Now, the miners also said that this extremely tall human being had amazing muscular power and quickness. So maybe it wasn't even a full skeleton, or else how would they come to that conclusion? Or I guess maybe they just assumed that, given its enormous size. And one newspaper did report that the femur that these miners brought back with them measured to be 4.5 feet long. A normal human femur is about 1.5 feet long. So this human, or human-like being, was indeed incredibly huge. These miners also stated that this city was arched in by hard and thick stratum lava, and it also had a huge hall and an underground road system. Now, the search party spent about 12 hours in the depths of this amazing, mind-blowing city, but they had to turn back because the oil in their lamps was getting dangerously low, and there was still so much more to explore. But they took back what they could and then told the world about this life-changing discovery. And many newspapers did report on this, including the New York Times. And the New York Times did say that there was going to be another expedition within about a day or two. But there was never another expedition, at least not a public one. And it appears that this amazing discovery was very quickly being covered up. Even the author of this article stated that it was very hard to find any information about this case. But in the end, he was able to find 8 articles on the subject by searching for stratum of lava and the time period. But if he searched for common sense terms like Missouri Giant Found or a Missouri Underground City Found, nothing would show up in the Library of Congress's website, which indicates clearly that something very odd is going on here, as every article that reported on the story had headlines like Underground City Found in Missouri or a giant was found in an ancient underground city. But if you search for those terms, nothing comes up, which is very interesting indeed. Another thing that's mind-blowing about this discovery is that this city was found very deep within the earth, under a lot of coal, indicating that this city must have been made at least 300 million years ago, because coal is said to have formed anywhere from 290 to 350 million years ago. And it's the age of this and discoveries like these is why many people believe someone, or they, are trying to cover this up, because it simply goes against evolution. We are taught in school that human beings appeared on Earth in Africa around 300,000 to 400,000 years ago, and discoveries like this, if true, clearly prove that to be wrong. That is, of course, if we are assuming that these people who built these ancient cities are in fact us, Homo sapiens. Now, a lot of Native American tribes say that their ancestors were once members of a clan that lived deep within our Earth, and the Native Americans are not the only ones who say this. There are legends from tribes throughout the entire globe who say the exact same thing. So maybe our ancestors knew a heck of a lot more about our past than we do today. And I have covered another case just like this involving another ancient underground city in Ecuador. And according to the eyewitnesses, this underground city in Ecuador is almost identical to what these miners claim to have seen in Missouri. Very fascinating indeed. And I would highly recommend to go check out that video next. Until next time, this is Paranormal Junkie. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned.